Hi people, we're back again. Well, here we go. It's Monday night. It's full tilt and we're off and running. It's no limit hold'em tonight. We've got 18 tables up. I've literally just got them, so I need to get my tracker set up here. So give me a wee second here. But just quickly flip round to this hand here with Hyena. What we got here? Oh, forget it. I'm not interested. And Hyena's got off to a flying start already. Let's just play this one through for you people. So it's a raise from under the gun here. 75, he gets a call from the big blind, the flop comes down 6-4 queen with 2 clubs, Jack bets out 105, okay I suppose, he gets raised up by agent, he flat calls, 3 comes, agent then bullies out at 500, it's not a big bet, so maybe a flush draw there you'd think, gets called by Hyena, 5 on the river, check, check. Well, I have to say, interesting one there by Hyena. Just checking that one. I think he missed, but there again, Ace Jack's not going to call him off. So, but interesting one there. Busted flush draw, you'd have thought. But Hyena off to a great start with a reasonable hand. So a nice one, mate. Nice one. We'll come back in a moment once we get this tracker fixed. Although, give me a second, I'll do it whilst we're talking. First hand, well, not first hand here, a couple of hands in here. 210 pot. Jam, this is annoying. Deck straight. Well, I don't know why on this site it's all over the shot. Bet and a raise here, is it? This is weird. Calls off. Barefolded 7-5, by the way. Do you believe it? If I'd stayed in the hand, I'd have had a full house. 1100 in the middle. 420 there from Lloyd's. Dexterity here, calling off here. I think that's a mistake. Yeah. Ooh. Thank God I wasn't involved in that one. That'd have been full house, stuffing full house. I'd have been stuffed on that one. What we got here? Ace 8. I'm just trying to get this set up here, people. Got a raise here from the fish. Where am I in the board? I'd rather not get involved just now whilst I'm trying to get myself set up. Early days, isn't it, people? So right, we'll pause and we'll come back. I'm bringing it back, just still getting this fixed up here. Lloyd's limping here and I got suited connectors on. I'm thinking, why not have a wee limp in here if I can? Well, I flopped the donkey end of the straight. It's rainbow. Well, we get a bet out there. I'm going to call this off. Neutral card there, so there's no flush dangers now. Don't want to go to war on this in case King Queen's out. I think that could well be. There again, a queen out, so I don't want to see an ace. This is really... This could be foolish by me. Yeah, well, there's the boards. I probably should have folded on the turn there. I can only hope Ham Jam now scared of that pairing and checks it round. He's asked for time. Wow, there's a value bet, stroke blocking bet maybe. If Lloyd's raises, I'm probably going to fold this. I have to call this off, and I think I've been foolish here. I should have folded there. 8 queen. Ridiculous. My own mistake. And again, bad mistake by me in the turn. I should have realised I'm up against it the way Hamjam's betting that out. But what's also pissing me off here is just why didn't I friggin' raise it? Limp raise, take position here. I got Hamjam out of the hand. Should have just raised. That's just weak play. Back in the mo. Bringing it back here again, people. It's all over the shot here. We're going to raise this up here. 3-4, 140. Hamjam here giving me a load of jip here after being a smart ass in the comments after winning that hand. I'm annoyed with myself how I played it, but he's giving it wildy in the chat box, thinking he's some great player and slagging off his opponents for paying him basically. And I'm thinking, man, that's really poor. Okay, well we're going to 200 into the middle there with the 3 aces. If he's got ace 10, I will cry. Well, I've got no choice now. I have to go for it, and if he's got me with ace 10, I am so going to be unlucky here. Okay, dexterity has called me off with ace 9. Well, I got him out kicked. And we take him. Thank goodness for that. I'm going to go follow up that ace king hand with the queen 10, which is a bit dubious, but I'm missing a player to my left. I'm following up the aggression here. Where's Denka's like on here? I saw it a second ago. There it is there. Denka's quite tight. Just so I can put a bit of pressure on these guys over here and keep the momentum going a little bit. Don Comet says easy laydown. Yeah, right. Now, King 1 says, would you like me to play loose? Well, you play whatever way you want, mate. It's up to you. I'm playing loose out here in the country. We go again. Again, person missing. Tight player here. Also tight. Hamjam now trying to be a real smart ass in the chat box here. 2-2 will fold that now. Too many raises on the trot here. Okay, well, let's just let's see where Hamjam's from. United Kingdom. Okay. Well, we got a big one here. Blaz here, betting here. Denka's humped him back here with the king pairing on the river. Really hard there, and the penguin folds that one. The chap is raging at the moment with Hamjam here being Mr. Big. Right, we're going to flick around the other tables. We're not going to spend any more time on this table because it's unfair to all our other people. So let me pause and we'll come back. Action on Kinigo table here, 2.9. We've got a raise. He's been repot by Brain Fear Gone. Nice name, man. Welcome. I haven't seen that one before. Let's see. He's still got enough of a stack here to play this, but he would be out of position. Big blind still to make up their minds. Well, he folds that one. Backs off. Okay, we'll come back to good old Kinigo at some point, don't worry. King Pinsman here has got off to a great start. Blackberg's here. Hi, Blackberg from Denmark. Trinsic. Ooh, interesting table. Hyena. Ooh, table of death, huh? Table of death. What we got here? 7-8. Alright, well, we've got 120 here on the button. Blaza playing tight. Loon playing tight. Well, we get a call here. Well, check. If I get check, check, I have to bet out on the ace. So we're going to go 250 on the ace. I am upping and downing. You see that 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I get a call, I ain't totally toasty as long as I don't see a spade. So Loon Bob there raising me up. Now, if that wasn't two suits there, I'd probably call this. But I could be up against two pair. Could be up against a flush draw. I did my C bet and it's too expensive to call. And too many risks. Interesting one there from Loon Bob, flatting that. Keep an eye on that one for the future. Straighten up the table. Right, well, let's get back to the tables. Back soon. Now bringing it back here, just trying to get some tables, other stuff up here. 150 with the ace king. I can't believe Ham Jam has just said that. When I was calling people fish and winding them up in the chat box yesterday when I played in that big event, did I feel silly with people who have won 100, when I'm playing against people who have won 100Ks in the tourney? Ham Jam, you really haven't got a clue, mate, have you? I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude here, but half the people I was playing against were low stakes, loose players on my tables. Throughout all the way to the tourney. What you don't seem to realise is I searched every single player at my table. There's 3 people in this. This is just not playable. I'm going to check that. So I knew what I was playing against on every table. There's the king. Cool. Ham Jam. I searched every player out that I played on my table, did the homework on them, knew who was good, knew who was bad. So for you to sit there and say I'm playing against top players, well, some of these top players play like complete donkeys. I've actually got the hands there to actually prove it. 3-3. We're going to go 950 raise. See what happens with Nagy here and Denka. I have to be awful careful now. Somebody's got this too. Well, that's one out. Denka. Yeah, we take it off him. Cool. So really, I mean, it's just a typical comment from somebody that hasn't got much of a clue, which is most annoying. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but when you make comments like bear this, I mean, he doesn't even realize the amount of gamesmanship that was involved in the psychology that I was using at the table the other day. Whereas some people who were following me all the way through, like Ricard from PokerTube and Connectors and all that, knew exactly what I was doing. This guy hadn't got a clue. Ugh, why am I bothering? I'll come back. Well, we've got a heads-up situation here between Bear and Fat Penguin, who looks quite happy. I've got ace-3 suited here. I've raised him. Let's see what Penguin does. He calls me off. So we'll check that. There'll be a check-call situation here. There's the ace. So again, I'll check-call. Okay, so we'll now go for a value bet of 350 on the river and see if we're good enough here. And if he's got 2s, I'm going to be most disappointed. Actually, yeah, doesn't call me. Okay, before that, we'll come back. I'm just bringing it back here. Find Randolph's at 6k. He actually got a lot higher than that. He's on 5.5k here. But look at this hand here. Like I always say in tournaments, you need a bit of luck. And that a hand sitting on my table saying all these pros have got to be good. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, I mean, you can overestimate some of these pros. I'm sitting here with a t-shirt on just now saying I knocked out a FullTilt Pro. I mean, you guys give too much respect to some of these